Hello, everybody, and welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and I want to welcome you. This is the world-famous Sipping Den, and on this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, and more importantly, sometimes, coffee. Yeah. Well, a year ago, I started doing research. I had an idea. I wanted to do one coffee from every state in the country. That's 50 coffees. Put out every Sunday, once a week. Take a year to put out. It took me a year to research it. A year. You know why? I looked at names. Yeah, names. I looked at the about stories. I looked at the reviews, what they saw, everything. It took me a year, and I finally got it going. And here we are. This journey, a 50-state coffee journey, USA. It's a beautiful thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving doing this. Anyway, today we're doing Maine. And I reviewed the coffee. It's been a home run every single time. Every one I've done so far has been out of the park. My research has paid off so far. This is going to be Coffee on the Porch from Camden, Maine. Yeah. This blend here, Mac the Knife. You know that song? Mac the Knife? It's a cool song. All right, Maine. I've never been to Maine. Doing the research on Maine, I'm like, I want to go to Maine bad. And if I do, I'm going here. All right, so what about this place? The proprietor, Dan Dishner, retired teacher. Any of you teachers? You know teachers? This would be a good coffee to get them, see? And you could tell them, hey, this guy here is a retired teacher. And look, he retired from teaching and got into, wasn't afraid, started a business. Yeah, beautiful thing. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. The man is a noted photographer. There you go. Know anybody who's a photographer? Support the man's coffee. And a master roaster. Yeah, I'll vouch for that one. All right. You know who his partner is? His wife, Judy. And he has an assistant roaster, Jesse, his son. Yes. All right. His coffee is in over 40 local stores, schooners, restaurants, and cafes. His coffee in Maine. That's pretty impressive. He does small batches, 10 pounds. Only 10-pound batch, nothing. He really controls those batches and makes them perfect. Some of his blends have 6 or more coffees. He does single origin, but he's gotten good enough now with his palate to be able to blend them, to know when he tastes the different ones, would it go good in a blend and make these special blends. It's pretty cool. It's like what, I do all these whiskeys and everything. That's a skill. That is an art. And he's mastered it. And how he got the name is, he used to sit with a friend, sit on the porch and drink coffee in the morning, talk coffee, talk whatever. It grew to 20 people. And so he just used it as the name of the, it's a great name. I love the name. So, man's knocking it out of the park in Maine. He's had a pretty cool life, And I'm going to tell you something really unique about this. Well, let's discuss the flavor. I've been drinking it all week. So as I'm getting these coffees, I'm doing only one a week. So I have time to drink them because, I do them in new order. I get them. So no particular order. I'm drinking this one. I did this pour over. It's one of his favorite ways to do it. He likes pour over and French press, my two favorite. Probably most people's. So I said, well, I'll do the pour over for him. I either do the pour over or the French press for all these reviews. Tell you what's cool about this one. Of course, I'm going to say this. Look, there's nothing like when somebody roasts coffee for you and then sends it right to your address, right? There's nothing in the world that it just isn't. It's rich. It smells unbelievable. The smell alone, I just can't break away half the time. But it's so good. And when you grind that, and I use the burr grinder, it's just the whole kitchen smells good. And this is no exception. This was this baby here, man. It was, and when I look at these beans, like different. So he's used these different beans. It's kind of like different color. I guess these different beans, the way you roast them, they come out differently. He's made this magic mix, as I like to call it. But the beautiful thing about his coffee is, with all that flavor and all that richness. Damn, I forgot. Okay, here's another thing. I always put heavy cream. I guess I drink these damn things. They're so good. I don't even put the cream in it. It's not that I use cream because coffee isn't good. But these rich coffees like this, you don't need anything for them. And even if you normally use stuff, it's amazing. But if you do it, these things really shine through because they got all that flavor and everything. I'll put a little cream in. I like the mouthfeel. I like the little sweetness cream gives it. It's a natural sweetness. There's no sugar in heavy cream, but there's milk lactose, I guess, a little bit in there. The vanilla type taste anyway, just that fat kind of enhances flavor a lot of times. Now this thing's so rich, what I was going to say was all this rich flavor and very little bitterness. A little bit because you want it, right? You are drinking coffee and you want to know it if you're blindfolded, for goodness sakes. Of course, you would know with the smell. But you want that on the end to bounce it out. But coffee sometimes depends on how, it's well, where it's sourced and how it is roasted. Will have a sweetness to it, natural sweetness. So this has a fine chocolate finish. You like chocolate? Yeah, right here. A real richness. It's not real bitter. It's not real acidic. It's how it's supposed to be coffee, but nothing more. Nothing where it starts getting toward the negative. Just all positive on the balance of this. Between the flavor, the rich flavor, the acidity, and the bitterness is just blended perfectly. All right, another one out of the park. I've been enjoying it all week, to be honest with you. I love it. All right. What's going on with Maine? Capital's Augusta. Did you know that? Don't lie to me. What is this? State flower? Oh, the white pine cone. Now, that is a cool flower. It's actually the pine cone. That's kind of cool in my opinion. Black-capped chickadee is the bird. Pine Tree State is the nickname. And I lead is the motto. This guy's certainly leading my coffee. I'll tell you that right now. Cool things to do there. The desert of Maine. It's a bunch of dunes and pine trees and stuff in Freeport. It's really cool. I was looking at it. Acadia National Park. So they do have a national park. International Cryptozoology Museum. The only one in the world, apparently. Explores the mysteries of the natural world. Battery steel. They have an old World War II battery there that overlooks, I guess, the water in case we were invaded during World War II. I think it was built in 1942. You can check that out. Maine has more coastline than California. What? I guess because they have islands and stuff, right? Yeah, see, some cool stuff there. And you know they have a heck of a lot of moose there. The animal. They have a lot of moose there. They have a cool lighthouse. Portland, I think it's the Portland Headlight. Oldest one in Maine. I think they have over 70,000 moose there. And they are the largest producer of lobsters. So if you go there, there's going to be some damn good stuff to eat. That's for damn sure. Anyway, if you do go there, and I've never been there, but I'd love to go to Maine. Oh, and that ain't enough. This guy puts out a calendar. And look at this. See his pictures? Look at the pictures of Maine. All right, we talked about him. And you can frame these after the month's over. And if that isn't enough, and this is really cool what he does, each month, right, like here's the picture, and here's some information. He has a coupon here, $5 off orders of $50 plus, promo code. He's got it on there. He gives the val date, which is the whole month of January in this case. He talks about the coffee down here. And a lot of times it'll be the month. Like for May, it was a Mother's Day blend. And Valentine's Day, it was a Valentine's Sweetheart Day blend. If you know somebody who loves coffee, and who the hell don't, really? I mean, really, who don't? How cool would it be to get him this calendar and then maybe order that each month, that special blend for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day. Guy's smart, man. And he's giving a discount code with it. First time I've seen this. Beautiful pictures. They really are gorgeous pictures, man. Guy's a photographer. I told you that. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm impressed. You could tell. Another great one. Can't wait to do these. I'm going to be so sad when this ends. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I have to think of something else. But we got a little time yet. All right. See you.